Welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. That Chipper guy here. Wanted to explain, it's been a few days since we've made some videos. Did some skin today, and we're going to be doing some chipper the next couple days. We're doing a bunch of pine. Everything's going fine. But I wanted to come on here and kind of talk a little bit and explain kind of what's going on, why things have changed, how things have changed over the past 4 years. We've been doing videos for over 4 years now on YouTube. I'm not sure the video count, as far as I know, we're well over 1,000 videos on YouTube. But anyways, things have changed. Life changes over time, and you kind of make different videos. And it started off like really fun, just videos we were making. And then over time, you could tell that things kind of started to change in the past year or so. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, but I really can't talk about. So it's kind of one of them weird things. Maybe in time we can discuss it further. But as of like right now, I really can't be like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. A lot of things have changed, and therefore it's much more difficult to make videos. But I made the last 2 skinning videos, and people didn't like them at all, and I'm totally fine with that. Them weren't good videos, so it's fine. I mean, they're garbage. So it is what it is. So kind of trying to figure out where we want to make videos, when to make them, when not to. I started to make one the other day and stopped it. And it's just one of those things where it's kind of hard to explain what's going on. Over time, it'll all work out. But then the Real McCoy, I found out about him. And that was a weird thing for me personally, because it kind of hit me kind of hard, because I watched a lot of his videos, commented on a lot of his sawing videos, because I liked watching him on the sawmill. And then to hear that he passed away kind of hit me hard there Saturday night. I was taken back for a minute, and and it's kind of interesting. We have this YouTube where I've never actually met him, but you have this connection somehow from this YouTube. And so it was interesting. I'm kind of the other end of that. So it was like, you kind of like have a family, and you kind of realize that these people are kind of like my family. And then you have these names that pop up all the time, and you know who they are. And you kind of create a relationship with them via YouTube, and then something happens, and you're kind of like, whoa, you lost part of what was going on. You lost part of, like, you think of it as your family. So, anyways, that was the Real McCoy. If you haven't heard anything out, just check out the Real McCoy, REEL McCoy. Anyways, I watched a lot of his videos and enjoyed a lot of his videos. Really enjoyed watching him saw. That was like my favorite thing. I would sit there and watch him saw pine logs for hours. I don't know why, but I would, because it was entertaining to me. I found it kind of one of those satisfying things, I guess you could say. So, that was a hard one. But anyways, we should be back here tomorrow. We'll see what we come up with. We got to run the old chipper. We have Scotch Pine. Somebody commented that Scotch Pine. And you just simply search that on the internet, and I've never heard it called that around here. Always heard it called Scotch. And so when you search Scotch Pine, Scott and Scotch comes up both. So it's popple, aspen. You have all these different names for stuff. We're just loggers, okay? And we have all our own lingo. We've discussed this many times before. If it's a hitch or a bundle or a pull or a drag, it's all the exact same thing, but we all call it different stuff. Just depending on where you started from is what you're going to call it, and then you carry that on. It's a grapple, it's a bucket. I never ever say the bucket or the grapple on the chipper. We always say the bucket for some reason, and that's just what happens. You just say what it is, and you just whatever you're told that is what it's what it is. And so it's like Scotch Pine. This guy's like, it's Scotch Pine. Well, I looked it up. I don't know if he said it in that tone. I kind of threw that in there myself. But anyways, I did a little quick research and come up with that. So anyways, we got some Austrian to chip, and then some spruce to chip. I think that's about it. But that's kind of fun. I got to do some flail chain, and the rods broke in the morning. We didn't have any new rods. We had 2 used ones that were on the verge of going out, so I didn't want to throw used junk ones in there just to have them break off tomorrow. So I got to do rods and chain first thing in the morning and then get to chipping, and should be interesting. But that is some of the nicest pine I have ever drug. The Austrian was incredible. It was incredibly heavy and tall. I mean, it was like a normal bundle. I looked at it, you grapple, like I could almost double up the bundles, get 2 of them in one and go. But I never did. The one bundle is all I could pull. It was that tall. Therefore, it became very hard to pull because it looked like, usually it'd be like, hey, I can double this bundle up. But no, you couldn't double the bundle up. It was just a one bundle hitch. We don't say that. We don't say hitch. We say bundle. You say drag or pull or whatever you want to say. But anyways, usually you can double up the spruce sometimes here and there because that was light and bushy and not that tall. But that stuff there, it was incredible. So Josh, I pulled some of that to him. I was going to pull him all the garbage wood and then the next 2 days chip all the gravy wood. But I pulled him some gravy the last couple days to keep him happy and give him a good send-off. You know what I mean? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we'll have some good logging videos coming up and some entertaining videos. We got some good stuff planned in the near future and in the further off future. So hopefully you guys all find it entertaining. And thanks for watching. And as always, you got to just keep rolling.